Lesson 6.5 is sample size and sound conclusions. We're going to investigate the relationship between sample size and the reliability of our results. So, for this lesson, you're going to pretend that you get 10 pieces of candy. I've given you some data here. This is different data than what you'll see on the website, so this is just an example for you. But if I had my 10 pieces of candy, I would write down the candy color, and then I would write down how many of each color I had in my pile of candy. Now, we want to change this into a percent. So I know that this is out of 10. So 3 out of 10 as a percent, is the same as 30 out of 100. And I know that that's 30%. Okay, so if you need to change it into a fraction and then into a percent, you can. Some of you will just know that 1 out of 10 is 10%. 20%, 40%, and of course 0%. Okay, so now we're going to take that information and we're going to use it to make a circle graph. So let's take a look. Okay, just like we've done before, we're going to take this and we're going to need to draw that straight edge in there with our ruler and then measure with our percent circles. You'll need to measure over to where about 30% would be, make your mark, draw your line, make sure that you label it. So to make sure for this, if I were to have my percent circle and my straight edge here, I'd have my straight line, I'd measure over about 30%, and I would want to make sure I label it as red and 30%. Okay, and I would do that for each color, and then I would have my circle graph. Now keep in mind, if we were to combine all of our 10 pieces of candy, we would get some different results. And so if you can have a larger sample size, you're going to have more reliable data, but a sample is just part of it. So we start off with our 10 candies